Hey now. Yeah, it's a second round of happy hour at the sportsbettingpub.net. Double dose, double the action. Yeah, it's time for some soccer discussion around here. Man, God, it irks me to call it soccer, but it's Major League Soccer. It's football, man. It's football. Hey, tapping in, Jay. Nice, man. Look at you. Very cool. All right, we're talking MLS. I hope you already got your MLB baseball live bet. And at 10 a.m., we're up with bells on, right on the air, talking baseball. Now it's MLS time, and I hope I mentioned we made some bets today. Yeah, okay. Hey, did you like my picture too? I mean, see all that coffee? You have to have your coffee in your system if you want to talk to humans. I'm one of those people. All right, yeah, 10 Major League Soccer matches to discuss today here at the Sports Betting Pub. I'm EJ. Let's get started. It's happy hour again. Hey, happy hour for breakfast, happy hour for lunch. Boy, maybe I'll do a tennis one tonight and go 3 shows in one day, get you ready for tomorrow so I can have a happy hour for dinner too. Can we handle a triple day, a triple dose of happy hour in one day? God, wow. Man, imagine. Man, and I hear thunder. Isn't that ironic? Yeah, I mentioned on the baseball show today that here in New York, the weather is not too kind. There's my proof. I just heard some thunder, so, yep. All right, let's talk about MLS. MLS weekend, hey, if you're not having fun. Montreal down to 4-2. How about that match? And it was 2-2, man. Goal. It was 2-2 before anybody sat down in that stadium. Cincinnati goes up 4-2. They finally got that nice big win out of no. Montreal just said, yeah, boom, boom, drive home safety, 5-4. What a win for Club de Foot. Yeah, Club de Foot. Man. Wow, I can't believe they went with that for their name. All right, yep. Of course, we saw Columbus go down 1-0 early in New York City. No problem. And since we had that over on our board, when Columbus scored twice to win 2-1, we celebrated together, didn't we? Toronto 1-1, Orlando City. Man, good match. That was a great match. I watched a good chunk of that. The Nashville game you saw. How about the Chicago Fire? The whole city was on fire, apparently. Nashville just scored. They were up, 3-0? 20 minutes? I mean, I saw them go up 1-0 quick, 2-0 real quick, and then it was 3-0. I was like, okay. 4-0 halftime. Of course, the red card definitely affected that. New England 1-0 win over Atlanta. Atlanta is just a disaster. That team has no idea. They're just, man, nothing is working for Atlanta this year at all. Colorado in the 1-1 with San Jose and the +1 with San Jose at +165. Did you catch that with me too? Bingo! Man, +165 is for fun, right? Isn't that fun? Now, Philly in the DC match took DC to cover that, and they didn't cover that. Certainly the weather affected that whole match because it was 2-1. It stayed there. Surprised they even finished that. That was just not a good look for the weather. That was harsh weather. Red Bulls of Miami was postponed due to the weather in New York, New Jersey. LAFC, 2-1 over Real Salt Lake. Another over there. Vancouver with a 2-1 win over the Galaxy. And we saw Vancouver play yesterday. And anytime you see Houston go to Vancouver, make sure you know that Houston's never won in Vancouver. They were lucky to get that 0-0 draw last night, too. I think Houston's been to Vancouver like 12 times. Never won. Portland 1-0 over Dallas. Missed that total. Of course, talk about Jimmy and Coach Gio in that one. And Minnesota on Sunday, you saw them hand Seattle that first loss of the year. 1-0, 81st minute goal, Minnesota. Man. Streak is over. Seattle now has a loss in the or one in the L column, I should say. Man. So, and Seattle's a big dog. Seattle's a big dog this weekend. To Austin. I mean, it's a surprising line. They just lost their first match, and now they're just going to go downhill. I'll see about all that, won't we? MLS Wednesday, Hump Day. Let's talk about some of the games that we have going on. First game of the night, which is really first of the four. They're all starting at 7:30 in Ohio for Columbus and Nashville. Of course, there's a good handful of players missing for Columbus. There's a couple guys missing for Nashville. Playing with their national teams. Etienne is with Haiti. Frazier's with the Canadian team. Molino is with the U.S. or is with Trinidad and Tobago, and Zardes, of course, within the U.S. national team. Frazier's with her in Canada. I mentioned that, right? All right. And then, of course, Williams, Valenzuela, and Morris are all still out with injuries over there for Columbus. So they're missing 8 bodies tonight. Really hasn't. Well, I don't think it will affect them much because the guys that are missing really haven't been doing all the stuff lately. So I'm okay with that. I mean, losing Zardes certainly don't want to have happen, but it's not like he's going out there and putting up 2 goals a night while Columbus has been putting up 2 goals at home, especially. You know what? Nashville is missing Johnston. He's with the Canadian team, and of course, Zimmerman with the U.S. team. But yeah, I mean, Columbus has scored what, twice in 6 of their last 8 matches. Yeah, they find the goal. They find a way to score twice all the time. I don't think it's going to stop goals from happening tonight. Really, if you think about what's happening there, I see at least another 2-1 match in Columbus, if not 2-2. You see that line? Yeah. Did you see the line? The first half over is plus. The first half over 1 is plus 125 in Columbus and Nashville. Okay. What? What the hell are the line setters doing giving us plus money on a 1 goal that happened there? All right. They get their goal. If they can't find another one, push me away. I'm not going to cry any kind of a river. You're not going to call Argentina for that happens. No, you're not. Let it be 1-0 at worst. In a Columbus-Nashville first half. After we just saw what Nashville did in the first half. Granted, it was Chicago. 4 goals in the first half. I'll just take 2. How about a 1-1 in Columbus first half? Cash my plus 125 with you so all of us get paid. Plus money. You take the over 2.5 if you want to. That's plus 130. All right. What? So it's the first half over 1 plus 125 or the over 2.5 at plus 130. I care less, man. Do you see both teams to score? Is minus 110? They're both teams to score. Yeah. Will they both score twice? Probably. Both teams to score at minus 110. Sold. All 3 of them. Will goals be happening in Columbus today? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Don't play around with it. My God. What's going to happen in Columbus today? Yeah. 2-2. Inter Miami, New England. We saw New England win that game 1-0 last weekend, which sucked because Atlanta sucks. But, of course, the Miami game got postponed like we were talking about. And we were all worried or interested in seeing if Miami's going to have that full roster back. And they do. We talked about it last weekend, right before last weekend started. Everyone's back for Inter Miami now. Everyone's back on the Inter Miami roster. Oh, boy. Yes. Yes. The over 2.5 is minus 120 with Inter Miami in New England tonight. Sometimes you do have to pay a little juice for a little play that's going to hit tonight. Will that be 2-1 also? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I don't even know who was going to get that 3rd goal because New England certainly beat Miami, even with Miami getting everybody back tonight. Miami's offense is also what's coming back tonight. They're not getting anything improved on that back line. So New England should be able to find that goal. Yes, they will. Inter Miami's definitely going to score tonight for sure. For sure. They had everybody back who should be scoring. And they've been doing okay without them. Now imagine they have them there now. Yes. Over 2.5 minus 120. Inter Miami, New England. New York City now is getting to host Club de Foot, Montreal. And did you see the plus 1? What? Man, I like being the plus money guy because being the plus money guy really just turns people on, man. So, did you see the plus one for Montreal? Plus money again. Plus one and plus 125 for Montreal going to New York City today and not get beat up by 2 goals. Oh, sure. Now you're down 4-2 to a crap Cincinnati team who's starting to play better apparently, but not good enough to stop 5 goals from happening. Club de Foot Montreal is not going to struggle with New York City either. I'm surprised I saw plus 600 something stupid on them to get a result or to get a win in there. I don't even need them to get a win. That the draw will certainly be fine by me. If they do lose 3-2, you know what, man? You're going to give me my money back and I'm going to live to fight another day. No problem. Montreal plus 1. Plus money, plus 125 all day and twice on Hump Day. Chicago hosting DC United. Well, we just saw what happened with Chicago. Now they're obviously down a man. Well, not starting the game down a man, but red card means you lose into for the next game. Well, yep. Now that 2.5 is obviously stupid. Minus 140. Now listen. I don't come on the air to recommend minus 140 to anybody, any day, anytime. You've never listened to one of my shows ever on my channel and heard me say minus 140 to anybody. So you're not going to hear it today either. What you're going to do is you're going to move it up to the 2.5 and the 3. Minus 105? No, at least, even if you only get half your money back off of that, which is fine if they only settle for the 3. You need the 3 anyway to cash your 2.5 outright. So, all right, do you want to cash your 140 outright and get $60 on your dollar back? Or if you want to put $500 on it and they score 3 goals, at least you get $750 back and you're just like, all right, cool. Option 2. Yeah, 2.5 and 3. It's like minus 110. Yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Is that it? Yeah, that's really kind of where I want to go here. Right? Columbus 2-2 Nashville. Will both teams score? Yes, they will. Will the over 2.5 happen? Yes, it will. Plus money. And will the first half over 1 at plus 125 happen? Yes. Inter 2-1. That over 2.5 at minus 120 is on your board. Like I said, New York City, you said plus 1 at plus 125. New York City is going to beat who by 2 goals? New York City is going to beat who by 2 goals? You're going to have to be playing a little bit better football than that, dude, to make me think that I'm going to think that you can win by 2 goals. No. DC United, Chicago over 2.5 and 3. Minus 105, minus 110. I guess it depends on what time you get to play in and what book you have. It's 1:15 on my clock right now live. The Colorado Dallas, did you see the Dallas game? Dallas is plus 1 is minus 110. So what happened last time we decided to fade Colorado and I told you that this team's not as good as anybody thinks they are? And then they drew with San Jose. Plus 160 cash money in our pockets. So now you want to give me Dallas in the plus 1 at minus 110. So Colorado's going to beat Dallas by 2 goals tonight? No, they're not. We're taking Dallas in the plus 1. Minus 110. A little bit of juice, so what? Pay that man. Not worried about it. They lose by 1, we get our money back. It's the MLS. They lose by 1, we get our money back. Okay. RSL and the Galaxy, we all sort of like, what's that score going to be? I had that over 2.5 and 3 at minus 110. What's that score? It's always 2-1. It's always 2-1 at Rio Tinto. Every game seems like it ends 2-1 at Rio Tinto. Do it again. I'm okay with the 2.5 and 3 at minus 110. That's the second time we're going to play that. Okay. That Cincinnati Atlanta game, you know what? I'm going to suggest that first half total. It's 1. It's 1. My God, if Atlanta doesn't score at least a goal against Cincinnati in the first 45 minutes, and if Cincinnati doesn't come out fired up after what just happened to them last weekend, to be putting that many goals on the board and lose. First half, it's fair price. Fair price. Let it be 1-0 again. Push us away. We only need 1 goal to happen. Hopefully it happens the 8th, 10th minute. I'm going to sit there and go, come on, guys. Come on, 1 more. Give me 1 more so I can cash this ticket, please. And if they don't, you just say, all right, I'll give you my money back. Not touching Portland, LA. Oh, I can't figure out Portland, like, really, man. What Coach Gio isn't having the best season over there. Found a way to get it done against Dallas with the 1-0 win, but I'm still not sure what this Portland team really is. I'm not. The KC San Jose game, that line's obnoxious. KC's like minus 225, and I don't really want to feel like taking San Jose to cover that spread again. Because KC, I think, is a little different animal than Colorado. I already spoke that I think that KC has a pretty damn good shot of winning the MLS Cup this year. I really do. I'm on record for already saying it once. I'm not going to stop saying it now. Change my mind out of nowhere. Nope. Yeah, KC's got a pretty good shot of winning this title this year. Yeah, obviously, if everything stays the way they are and they're playing well, no one goes down with any crazy injuries here and there or something stupid. But I like KC, man. They look good. And that +1, I mean, you can see the +1.5 is even a decent price, minus 120 or something with San Jose. It was still like, I mean, can you take San Jose in the +1.5 there? Maybe if you get a decent line for it. It could be a 1-goal game. But like I mentioned, I don't think you should really be bothering with that. We have enough plays on the board to not really have to worry about a Kansas City San Jose game. And that's what it's all about, man. I just throwing stuff at the board. I want to throw money on the board for a reason. The game's kind of like, I knew San Jose would hang around with Colorado. That's why I gave out that bet. I'm not convinced that San Jose hang around for 90 minutes with KC. So we don't bet it just to have action. All right. And then, yeah, you know what? That's it, man. You got your baseball. You've got your MLS football. And you should be good to go. I struggle with that word. It's just not a word. Humans should not even use that word. It's not a human word. It's football. And I feel bad that the NFL stole it because this is football. Damn it. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for joining me, anybody out there. And hopefully before 7:30, when all the games start tonight, if you haven't caught me live, you can catch me before 7:30. I'm going to post this link everywhere and get you guys in the know that this link is up. Course, and thanks for checking me out. Please feel free to like any posts or any videos that I've made here. Hit that little red button that says subscribe, and you'll know anytime I have a live show going up, because I basically do every show live now. Always going live. Just easier to go live. Sitting right here, let's go live. Talk to people. So, all right. Buona fortuna in Boca Lupo tonight. And hey, have a good night on the pitch. Have a good day in the diamond. And we'll see you all later at the Sports Betting Pub. I'm EJ. Don't forget to visit sportsbettingpub.net. Happy hour is over. We'll see you all later. Hey, don't knock the mic over, man. Don't knock the mic over. Come on now.